Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate. Before I do anything, this might be a weird note to start on, but I believe a few episodes ago in the Gone Furion fight, the one that was a really long one thing I did, and I don't think I showed this on screen, and I don't think I talked about it, but one thing I did was I awakened the relic. Lamora, and I equipped it on my Rift Dancer. The reason I did that was because it had it was just a way to put a debuff on Gonfurion, and I should have mentioned it earlier, but a lot of that episode was a blur. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna unattune it, or you know what, I'll leave it attuned. I don't think it's a bad thing to have. But yeah, I'm sorry, it completely slipped my mind, and then somehow last episode I remembered that we had this thing. But let me just, I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about what its properties are. So let's just take a look at what it is. We'll leave it on the Rift Dancer for now. We'll replace it with something else later. Like, we might as well have something equipped. So what it does is, after this relic or its bearer attacks, the targets are blighted. After the bearer is attacked, the relic attacks the enemy. Then at the start of this bearer's turn, this relic casts minor healing on blighted enemies. The bearer itself is immune to blighted, and the bearer deals more damage to blighted enemies. And after an enemy is blighted, it also has mending, more healing to blighted targets. After the bearer afflicts blighted, it also gives leeching, and you know, more and more like that. So that's kind of what the deal is with this one. I just wanted to show it, and obviously, you know, you get achievements as well. I'll just show you the achievements we got for it. Scroll through our recently earned ones, and they will be... There we go. There's an achievement for empowering Lamora, and then the achievement for earning Lamora, which is going to come at the end. So I don't think I showed this, and that's why I'm going over this now. You know what? I'm actually gonna unattune it. I'm gonna unattune it because it might make battles a little bit too unpredictable. I haven't fully thought about how it's gonna fit into our regular build. Anyway, this episode, let's make some more Gate of the Gods progress. Why don't we? You know what I'm thinking? Did we roll a good bonus for ourselves? No, we didn't. So I can, if I wanted to, I could get myself killed. But let's try not to have that happen. Let's just go in order and let's kill these gods. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's do 5 of them today, and then 6 next time. Or let's try to go through 5 of them today. Anyway, we're gonna take down Regalis. We should be fine. All we're gonna have to deal with is debuffs. What does Regalis have to say? I see my little toy has finally come to play. I'll happily oblige. Let's see. Let's see how you do. Oof. Harsh. Rough start. I think we should be fine because we can do this. Oh, yeah, silenced really sucks. So just defend. You are not silenced, so you can do this. Now the you are also silenced, so you're not going to be able to cast Rabid Dementia. We're getting some pretty bad luck. It's all down to the ebony end. You know what? Just confuse somebody else. Yeah, confuse... Well, I guess you're just gonna kill. And our animators can't cast anything because he's silenced. But I think we can just do this. Are we just gonna win? I think we're just gonna win. I think we just won. Oh, so this time we got the costume and a decoration. And the emblems, of course. And we get to summon all of these creatures who we already have some knowledge with. Except for this one, who we are apparently seeing for the first time. Let's bring Regalis on board. We get an achievement for that. You know, one thing I'll do, I'm still thinking about the relic that I leveled up off screen. Is, I'll, at the end, or maybe right now, I'll splice in the footage of me leveling it up. And that way we can all be happy. Alright, I'll do it here. And yeah, because otherwise it's gonna bug me that I did something off screen that got me a bunch of achievements. Alright, so this is pretty important. We're gonna have to... Wait. So we're gonna have to allow them to attack and cast spells, otherwise they're not gonna take any damage. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Okay, so what does Shallan have to say? You dare to come here to challenge me? Very well. Oh. Accidentally clicked too fast, but you'll be able to read the rest of it. We're not gonna be able to do anything to them like this. What was happening? Why was he being killed? Final breath? Oh, do they have a... They've got a corrupted phoenix on their party. Okay, good to know. So, let's do an Archangel's Blessing. And we're gonna have to make sure that nobody dies, is the sense that I'm getting. We're gonna need them to take more turns. Let's arbitrate some buffs away from them. Good. Good stuff from the Ebony Ant. Yeah, we're gonna... Let's not do Entangling Roots, let's do, Defile, making sure they don't heal, I guess. Rift Dancer can, feign death, I guess? I don't want to do any resurrecting until after their Phoenix is gone. They're taking damage. And we can't resurrect our Dread White anyway, because... either our trait was removed, or... and now I think they're just taking, more and more damage. Yeah, okay. What could have been a pretty bad fight, I think we've handled it pretty well. Oh, it's not all creatures. Each creature has their own separate... I see. Each creature has their own separate thing. So cast. Oh wait, no, our guy is back. Our guy is back. Oh, see, the problem is that we don't want them to be snared if this is how the fight is gonna go. Yeah, just feign death. We don't want them to be snared if this is how the fight is gonna go. Oh, and we're just snaring them over and over again. Oh, but we're hitting Siralim. And I guess somehow her damage shield wore off. Weird. Alright. I'll take it. Let's summon Siralim. And let's wait for these achievements to stop popping, and then we can do some more combat here. Let's see what Siralim has. Interesting concept. Oh, I'm gonna love the Tartareth fight. But this one, it could be annoying. What does Siralim have to say? I always knew we would meet one day in battle. Let us fight with honor and courage. Yeah, why not? Looks scary with the number of buffs that they have. But as soon as we take our turns, we should be fine. Because we will start out, obviously, arbitration. And I believe we should be able to keep them locked down, right? Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong? Yeah, no, we can. We definitely can. And we can also do this. That's kind of trippy. We're taking their buffs away, but we already have all of their buffs. And we are just like, we take them off and they fill up again. Ooh, now they're screwed. Yeah, there we go. We get the emblems and we get to summon Siralim as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Right, let's take down Tartareth. This is going to be fun because we have ways to... Ooh, no, we don't. I don't know if we're going to have ways to do damage to this guy. Because Star Pact only works... Yeah. Star Pact only works, or like, if we're already attacking. But how are we gonna attack if we... Aha! Like this. Now a couple of them are gonna be confused. And we're gonna do some spellcasting with the Ebony Ant as well. A nice arbitration. I guess everyone's just gonna constantly defend. Snaring is one way to mess with them. Oof, harsh. They should be confused again. They're taking damage. They're taking proper damage. Dread White will provoke again. Oh, but oh! Archangel's Blessing came at the wrong time. Yeah, Tartareth is just straight up dead. I think we're just fine. I think we are just fine. I think we are totally fine. Oh, except we need to take you down. Yeah, ooh. That was a fun fight. I had a feeling I was going to enjoy that. It was tricky, but our build was able to deal with it. Even if it didn't seem obvious at first. Even if it didn't seem obvious at first. Alright, you know what? You know what? This might seem... This might seem unorthodox, but you know what? Let's just... Let's just finish off the Gate of the Gods. Let's ascend the Animator as a specialty. Let's just finish this off right here, right now. What do you do? This should be fine. Tamara Murgo, what's your deal? Again, he's saying something that's unintelligible, but we are gonna fight. The problem is, we're not going to be able to keep him locked down. However, we should just be able to get into a straight-up fist fight by doing this. And it only applies to the spells we're manually casting. Alright. As soon as our Ebony Ant takes their turn, I think we might be able to win. This is annoying, but I think we're fine. We don't want to manually cast Entangling Roots. There we go, easy fight. We got a costume, emblem, and we can summon you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's just keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna save Tauren for last. Venodon. Oof, wow. This is going to be interesting. It looks like his trait is going to be... triggering before ours. Ooh, hang on. A couple of other achievements are about to pop. Got a lot of nerve to challenge a god. You realize you don't stand a chance? Sorry, I'm just considering my options in this fight. Well then, let's get on with it. His quintuple attacks are... Oof. We are gonna get a turn, which is the important thing, and we should be able to keep them locked down. That was all I needed, and what do we do now? How about do some more of this? Now, some of them are confused, which, if they do ever take another turn, should help us out. Nice arbitration as well. Honestly, I think we just do this and win, I guess. I guess we're just gonna win. And now we can summon Venodon, who we already have knowledge with, I guess because we fought him once before. But we are summoning him for the first time. And we're gonna get some achievements for you. And achievements are no longer popping. Alright, so let's go next. We're saving Torrent for the end. Your enemies will eventually die of old age, so you don't want the battle to run long, I guess. Yeah, let's go with the Vertrag. Let's do Zonte first. Let's do the annoying ones first, and then we'll do the easy ones afterwards. Zonte, the God of Wisdom, says, "For your sake, I hope you've been doing your research. I won't be bested easily. You're gonna do a bunch of nonsense, but if we get a chance to go, we should win. Because we can steal all of their buffs, and then we can keep them keep them locked down. Alright, here's... I'll start out with arbitration. Now we need Antidote to get rid of our debuffs, because we don't want the Archangel's Blessings to be hitting us. Except the Archangel's Blessings will be hitting us, because for some reason it didn't get rid of Light. But I still think we're probably fine. I still think we're probably fine. We'll just do one more Antidote. And the Ebony Ant did entangle the roots. So good job. Very good job. Now our Dread White can... well, ooh, now you can cast Clayman. And now our Dread White can do a double cast. Feign Death. And... ooh my god. That was bad. But I think we can win. Took until the very end of our corpse explosions, but we did take him down. Now we can summon Zonte as well. Another achievement for that. And... start a new project. Oh no, not a new project, what am I doing? Insert key to challenge a god. Can't believe we're almost done. Let's do... this should be easy. Let's deal with Vertrag. I'm not sure what the deal is gonna be. We're gonna have to win this battle quickly from the sound of it. Took you long enough to get here. You've always been so slow. Hey man, settle down. But no matter, it's time to fight. And there's another achievement that seemed to have popped right at the end, but I didn't see what it was. So let's just go full into this. And our Vivifier can also do this. It's getting tight, but I think a Rabbit Dementia might be able to finish the job, assuming you don't just die from light, which is very possible with mending. You survived, that's good, and I think we're fine. Because you're dead. And we get Emblem, and we can summon Vertrag as well. And we get that achievement. And wasn't there another achievement? Well, let's wait for the other couple achievements to show up first. Because I think we're missing a couple, right? Yeah, there we go. Gate of the Gods, and there's that. Right, let's look at our achievements. Recently earned. I guess it was just one of the ones. I guess, yeah, the number 2 achievement probably took extra time to pop. Alright, we're almost done. We've got 3 more left. Let's fight Volcanar. Seems like his resurrecting is going to be annoying. We're going to do Tauren last. Why am I saving Tauren for last? Just because I feel like it. Volcanar, God of Fire, says, "Whoa, look behind you. It's a giant pitworm." As you turn around to see what he's doing, he lunges forward and attacks. What a prankster. Indeed. So we're not under any time constraints in this battle, nor do we have any annoying debuffs on on our party, on ourselves. I think we've just won. Not well. Oh right, because he's resurrecting. That's what's going on. He's gonna resurrect like 5 times, and we're not gonna be able to stop him. Even though we have a trait specifically to stop him, because the game decides that some things just don't work in boss fights. He's gonna come back. Okay, sure. But that was his last life. And let's summon Volcanar, who we are also seeing for the first time. So we're going to get another few achievements. Slayer of Volcanar, Gate of the Gods Volcanar, and then another Gate of the Gods Volcanar. One thing I want to check is at some point we had 39 achievements, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that pop. Let me check something. Let me go to my Steam library, to my Siralim Ultimate list of achievements. And the one for... It looks like we have indeed been getting the percentage achievements as well. I just haven't been noticing them. Anyway, let's not worry about that too much. Everything does seem to be in order. Let's take down Iseros and then Tauren, and then we'll be done. Oof. What a momentous occasion this is gonna be. What does Iseros have to say? She says, "Your eyes deceive you. Don't believe everything you see." Very true. Very bad arbitration. But we just need somebody, we just need anybody, any one person in our party to survive, and we should be fine. Because now, actually this is kind of... So let's start off with this. Bring the rest of us back. Let's follow up with entangling roots. Because I was banking on arbitration happening here. We're still not out of the woods yet, but oh my god, everybody's blind. Well, this sucks. Alright, so Ebony Ant, you have to... Honestly, just do an arcane... No, they're blighted. Do an antidote. The Dreadwhite is gonna have to do some heavy lifting. God, these guys are annoying, aren't they? These guys are really annoying. Oh, you're gonna have to cast Feign Death. I don't know how this battle is going, to be honest. A lot depends on how the 50-50 on our... when our Dreadwhite eventually dies, how that goes. Okay, use antidote again, I guess. At least we got rid of Blight and we're healing again. Nice, Riotous Ram. Right, it's getting hard for them to damage us with the stats we've gained. The Ebony Ant is most likely going to get a turn, but you're blind. Right, is there anything that you can... anything... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Well... You're out of arbitration charges, but you can do this. Are you... We need to blight them is what we need to do, because this is getting a little silly. Alright, you are... They cast antidote on themselves. The blight is already running out. Yeah, oh, the blight ran out before they cast their Archangel's Blessings. That is really, really dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? You know what? Just... You have no more charges of that? Just try to do this, man. Oh. Maybe we should just try and attack? Oh man, okay. This is a very goofy fight. A very goofy fight indeed. Wait, why are my spell charges running out? I should be able to cast spells for free, shouldn't I? You're blind, so you're not going to be able to do anything. Antidote has run out. Entangling Roots is still there. I don't know, man. Just Entangling Roots, I guess. Oh my god, and they cast it on us. This is ridiculous. This is what's fucking killing us. Like these Archangel's blessings that they're casting. Oh my god. Okay, what, antidote maybe? You know, Defile isn't gonna work. Yeah, the turn order isn't helping either. Like they're just, we're doing something and they're just immediately counteracting it. Or now, if we can stop them from killing our recently revived party members, we can maybe get some momentum going. Alright, now our Animatus no longer is feared. What does that mean for us? Well, it means we can do a reincarnation on you. Get some health back on our guys, and now the rest of our party members are okay. Now we can start doing some stuff. Now we can start doing an arbitration, followed by a defile. Throw some confusion on them as well. Oh my god. This fight. I have some issues about this fight, mainly in just how long the turns are going. Not even anything else, it's just how long everything's going. Do you still have rabbit dementia? Yes, you do. I think we are on the path to victory. One of them is dead. Corpse explosions should kick in soon. And hopefully, as their party members start getting killed, we should be able to whittle them down. Now we can do a double cast Rabbit Dementia. Oh my god. This is a... well, at least I think another one of them is about to die, maybe? There we go. Another one of them is dead. Hopefully they don't have any resurrections. Oh, that... and now that one is dead. Jeez, this one was a pain. Wow, what a trip. So we got the costume, we got the emblems of course. We can summon Iseros. Good job, us. And we can hopefully have a good time against Tauren. I wonder if our damage reduction as is going to be enough. With the combination of Shimmer and the other thing. We can get some stuff. Splashing, repelling. You're blind, you're weak. You've lost attack, you've lost health. What does Tauren have to say? Get ready for the fucking beating of a lifetime, motherfucker. I've been wanting to shove my non-existent foot up your ass since the day you were born. He's just as warm and friendly as usual. Yep, he can't do anything to us. We're totally fine. We're so fine, in fact, that I'm gonna do this. Ooh, okay, maybe we're not so fine. Maybe we're not so fine. Yeah, we actually need to be healed up a little bit if we're gonna... But he's dead, so I think we are actually fine. So, how do we deal with this guy? Just... this, I guess? You're dead. You're dead, son! Congratulations! You have ascended your animator specialization. You have access to a powerful new perk, as well as an exclusive decoration and creature skin. Okay. What perk did we get? It doesn't show what the skin looks like. Oh, but this decoration looks good. And we got the Tauren stuff as well. I guess this is a Tauren is it a? Is it a Tauren decoration, or is it I think it's an animator special like ascendancy thing. All right, you know what? Let's first summon Tauren. Now we have the full collection of avatars. Take a look. Take a little look. Gold stars all around. Fantastic. Well, what was this perk they were talking about? Live to serve? Is this it? 'Cause, I mean, I guess I'll take it. But we already have something that's accomplishing that, so that perhaps was not a... Ooh, and we get the Ascended Animator achievement as well. Good job, us. Good job, us. Alright. Okay, well... That episode took a bit of a turn. I didn't realize that it was gonna go this way. When I started, I thought I was just gonna do a few of the gods and then some realms. But then, as I started doing that, I'm like, I think we can just get it out of the way. I think we can just finish this. And you know what? We did it. We did it. No more Gate of the Gods as the animator, anyway. So what are we even gonna do now? I said things are gonna change once I hit my ascendancy, and they are. Well, one important thing that's gonna change is I'm gonna allow myself to completely look at anything and everything that I would consider a spoiler. And spoilers not in terms of story, but in terms of game mechanics. I'm gonna start looking up other builds, specifically builds that can get you deeper into the Gate of the Gods, because it doesn't end at level 10, right? 4080 as an example. We had, like, 10 was the highest we could go, but it just keeps on going, and I believe it goes all the way to level 50. I believe it goes all the way to level 50, and I believe there are achievements for level 50. So that's one thing I'll look up is like, is there a build, like, are there builds, how many builds will I need to make to beat all of these gods at level 50? Because like they're so different, right? Like, could you have like one build that can do all of them? I think I vaguely saw something like that in on a Steam page that briefly popped up in the Google results when I was searching for something else. But that's one thing I'll look at. Another thing I'm gonna put together is a build that can farm very quickly. As much as I love this animator, it's not good at farming just because of all the time wasting. So those are the two things that I'm gonna do in between this episode and the next. And yeah, it feels strange, right? Like, it feels like the end of an era is upon us. But you know what? We did it. We did it. Oh, let's look at recently earned. Ascended Animator. Whole lot of achievements. And how many percentage points are we at? Still at 39%, but we're above 2,000 in the number of achievements that we have. So that is getting better and better. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. It was a bit of a roller coaster. Hope you had a good time. And I hope to see you in the next episode, where I will hopefully have a good plan for where to take this series from here. Alright? So until then, take care.